You eat healthy. You walk every morning. You follow every rule they tell you. And yet, your legs are getting weaker. Every step on the stairs feels heavier. What if something silent, very small, is stealing your strength every day? You won't feel it when it happens. It doesn't hurt right away. But one morning your knee aches for no reason. Your calves feel weighed down. Your balance is off. And the truth, it might start right here, in your very own fruit bowl at home. Because 7 common types of fruit, yes, the ones we call healthy, are quietly weakening your legs bite by bite. Don't panic. Just listen. Today, I will reveal 7 deadly fruits that anyone over 60 should avoid, especially if you want to protect your legs and regain muscles from weakness, pain, and long-term damage. They may look harmless, but none of these are safe.
If this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. You have no idea how important your voice is. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's start with the 7th fruit on the list, and later, what fruits you must eat.
The fruit number 7 is bananas, the muscle imposter. Soft, sweet, and rich in potassium. Bananas are praised everywhere. They say they give energy, prevent cramps, and support muscles. In fact, bananas are probably the single most consumed fruit by seniors across America and Europe. But it's different for older adults. Bananas are high in natural sugars and fast-digesting carbohydrates. That means right after eating, your blood sugar rises sharply. And if that happens frequently, your body starts resisting insulin. Blood flow weakens, chronic inflammation increases, and your legs pay the price. The result: a dull ache when walking or climbing stairs, heaviness in your legs after meals, and tight, crampy calves. For seniors already managing blood sugar issues, metabolic syndrome, or poor circulation, the impact of regular banana consumption is far greater than most people realize. It doesn't stop there. Bananas can also make you retain more fluid, especially if you have heart or kidney issues. That leads to stiff joints, swollen feet, and puffy ankles. The effect is silent. You eat them believing they help your muscles. Instead, they could be slowly draining your functional strength and leg stability over time. The worst part, it doesn't hit right away. Over weeks and months, eating bananas regularly can make movement harder and pain worse. Take a look at your fruit plate. If you often feel heavy, aching, or swollen legs, bananas may not be as friendly as they look.
The 6th fruit is oranges, the acid assault on joints. Oranges are bright and fresh. They're everywhere. Juices, supplements, breakfast plates. People say oranges boost immunity thanks to vitamin C. But oranges may hide an uncomfortable truth for those over 60. Behind that citrus glow is acid, something your joints hate. Oranges are highly acidic. While that sounds normal, it can quietly irritate joints, especially if your body is already battling inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. You might feel your knees get progressively stiff in the morning, persistent hip pain, that uncomfortable sensation in your legs after long sitting, less mobility, more swelling. You might think it's just age, but that healthy habit of drinking orange juice every morning could be contributing to the very pain you want to avoid. Here's what actually happens. The citric acid in oranges doesn't stop in the stomach. It enters your bloodstream and can aggravate delicate joint tissues and connective tissue around the knees and ankles. Mix that with the fruit's natural sugars and you get blood sugar fluctuations. And what's the result? Systemic inflammation. Inflammation spreads to your knees, ankles, and calves, making every step heavier and more painful. Oranges may not harm younger people, but in older bodies with aging joints, slower circulation, and reduced detoxification capacity, the impact builds quietly over time. The hard part is you're doing it believing you're helping yourself, because oranges have long been linked with health. Now you know they might not be ideal for your legs. The fruit number 5 is watermelon, the fake hydrator. Watermelon is light, refreshing, an emblem of summer and hydration. Could this watery fruit be quietly harming your legs? Sounds strange, right? Everyone agrees. Watermelon hydrates well and is low in calories, mostly water. Here's the secret. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index. That means it spikes blood sugar quickly, almost like candy. And those frequent spikes do serious harm to seniors, especially to their legs and circulation. Here's the breakdown. When blood sugar shoots up, your body releases insulin. But in aging bodies, insulin regulation is poorer and recovery from those spikes is slower. The result is inflammation, especially where circulation is already compromised. Where does it show up? Your calves, your ankles, your knees. Leg fatigue can hit right after eating, a dull ache during a brisk walk, persistent swelling around the ankles. Climbing stairs starts to feel like scaling a mountain. For seniors dealing with poor vascular health, nerve sensitivity, or lower limb weakness, watermelon's hidden glycemic load can accelerate joint deterioration and reduce mobility. Watermelon feels feather-light. Inside, though, it's a sweet trap, quietly wearing down your legs. Most people eat a lot because it's juicy and cool. One slice becomes two, then three. More sugar, more stress, more inflammation. It deceives you. You think you're hydrating, but your blood sugar is spiking. Circulation struggles, and your legs take the hit. The fruit number 4 is grapes. Small fruit, big inflammatory punch. Grapes look innocent, tiny, juicy, easy to snack on. They've got a clean reputation, heart-healthy, antioxidant-rich, but most people don't realize this. Older adults may experience mild leg pain, stiffness, and inflammation after eating grapes. Why? Because grapes contain high levels of fructose, a sugar absorbed directly by the liver and converted into fat and uric acid when the liver can't fully process it. That's when the real harm begins, especially in the toes, ankles, and knees. Uric acid builds up in the joints. It causes intermittent pain, heat, and swelling, that nagging ache that makes even light walking tough. Ever had that stabbing pain in your big toe at night? Sudden tightness in your calves? Sometimes just a handful of grapes is enough to raise uric acid levels dangerously, and it doesn't stop there. Fructose also fuels chronic inflammation throughout your body. That means slower movement, more pressure, and increased joint stiffness. For seniors already prone to gout, arthritis, or inflammatory joint disease, grapes can act as a silent trigger that worsens symptoms without any obvious warning. Grapes are also far too easy to overeat. They're small, easy to grab. Before you know it, you've had 2 or 3 cups, and the sugar adds up fast. So even though grapes seem like a healthy snack, they can quietly weaken you, reduce flexibility, and make your legs less comfortable as you age. Before we continue to next fruit, hit that subscribe button right now and like this video. The third fruit is mango, the sugar explosion for your joints. Mango is juicy, soft, candy sweet. Almost everyone loves it, especially in summer. And here's the truth most seniors don't expect. Mango may be one of the most harmful fruits for older adults with weaker joints and leg pain. Why? Because it's loaded with natural sugar. Not a little, but a serious sugar punch that spikes your blood sugar hard and fast. If you're under 30 and active, your body can often handle it. But after 60, metabolism changes dramatically. That sugar rush triggers an insulin spike followed by a crash. Each time it happens, your body produces inflammatory compounds deep within your joints, especially in the soft tissues around your ankles, hips, and knees. If you have nerve sensitivity or neuropathy, you might feel burning in your toes, a persistent tingling, evening swelling around your feet, or a creeping heaviness rising up your legs. These are signs your circulation and joint health are under stress. Because mango feels light and fresh and doesn't seem like a big meal, it's easy to eat a lot. But that only makes it worse. Here's the trick. That light feeling doesn't matter to your body. It reacts to the sugar. Over time, that sugar can cause joint pain, sluggish walking, and unsteady legs that affect your daily independence. Many seniors eat mangoes, believing they're a natural treat. And they are natural, but natural doesn't always mean safe for weaker circulation and aging joints. Fruit number 2 is pineapple. Tropical, juicy, refreshing, and thanks to a compound called bromelain, Pineapple has long been praised as a natural anti-inflammatory food for joint health. Here's the twist. While many people think pineapple reduces inflammation, it can be a silent culprit for seniors. Pineapple contains strong acids and natural sugars, and those sugars aren't as harmless as they seem, especially if you're over 60. Our blood vessels become more fragile and sensitive as we age. They don't handle sugar spikes the way they used to. Even with its well-known benefits, pineapple still delivers a hefty load of natural sugar into your bloodstream. What happens then? It causes a blood sugar spike. The tiny blood vessels that feed your legs, feet, and muscles can be damaged by that spike. As circulation gradually declines over time, less oxygen reaches your legs, and your muscle fibers begin to break down faster than your body can repair them. That silent muscle loss is one of the most overlooked consequences of repeated blood sugar spikes from fruits like pineapple. And you know where that leads: pain, fatigue, swelling. After a short walk, you feel that dull, dragging ache in your legs. When you stand up, your knees feel stiff. Your ankles suddenly hurt, even if you've been sitting all day. There's more. Pineapple is highly acidic. Beyond the sweetness, that acid can irritate your joints, especially if you already have inflammation, arthritis, or compromised connective tissue. It pours fuel on the fire in your ankles, hips, and knees. Some people even notice their legs feel heavy after eating pineapple, as if their strength is slowly draining away. And there's something else to know. If you're on medications, especially blood thinners, the enzyme bromelain can interact with certain drugs, making them either too strong or not effective enough. But the most dangerous part is this: pineapple doesn't cause obvious side effects. No visible signs, no immediate pain. Instead, it creeps in gradually until one day you realize you don't move like you used to. The last fruit in the list is green apples, the hidden cause of leg pain. They look crisp, clean, natural. Many people, especially seniors, believe they're the healthier pick because they taste less sweet. Seems like a low-sugar snack. But few realize this. Green apples can quietly cause fatigue, stiffness, and leg pain over time. Two culprits are malic acid and hidden natural sugars. First, malic acid, the source of their tartness. Great for younger folks, but it can be harsh on aging digestion and joint tissue. Our gut lining becomes more sensitive with age, and our ability to buffer acids in the bloodstream weakens. Once inside the body, malic acid can irritate tissues, including the delicate cartilage and connective tissue around joints. Some older adults feel pronounced hip or thigh pain after eating apples. Others feel a mild heat in their feet or tightness in their knees. It builds over time. Acid accumulates, and the pain shows up more often, making even routine activities like morning walks more uncomfortable. Now, the sugar. Even if they're less sweet than red apples, green apples still contain natural sugars. In seniors with slower metabolism and reduced insulin sensitivity, that sugar causes blood sugar swings. You may get tired calves, nighttime cramps, morning stiffness, or feel weak when climbing stairs. And here's what most people miss entirely. Those repeated blood sugar crashes at night don't just leave you tired. They trigger muscle protein breakdown, meaning your body quietly starts consuming its own muscle tissue for energy while you sleep. That's muscle loss happening silently every single night. The tricky part: green apples are often eaten raw as a snack, even right before bed. So the body is constantly exposed. They look clean and wholesome. But green apples may be quietly making walking harder, stiffening joints, and making nights more restless for aging bodies. Okay, so the SW7 fruits praised for health that have a dark side. The good news is some fruits do the opposite. They build strong, sturdy legs, reduce joint pain, and fight inflammation from the inside out. Let's move to what you can eat. Because choosing the right fruits doesn't just fill you up, they actively heal your body, support healthy circulation, and protect your joint and muscle health. First, berries. Blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. These little fruits are powerful anti-inflammatories. Low in sugar, rich in antioxidants, gentle on blood sugar levels. Most importantly, they improve circulation, especially in the legs and muscles. They help you move more easily, fight joint stiffness, and reduce swelling. They're among the best fruits for seniors managing chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and age-related mobility decline. Next fruits you must eat is cherries, but in moderation. Cherries can help lower uric acid, reducing the chance of gout and joint pain flare-ups. They soothe sore joints and that burning feeling in your knees or toes. A small handful, not a big bowl, can bring real relief. Next up, avocado. Yes, it's a fruit, and it's among the best for healthy joints and vascular health. Why? Because it's rich in healthy monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation from the inside and cushion your joints. It also helps regulate insulin, providing steady energy without blood sugar swings. Looking for something easy to digest? Try papaya. The natural enzymes in this soft tropical fruit help reduce inflammation and support digestive health. It's gentle on aging joints and soothing on the stomach, making it one of the most senior-friendly fruits available. And don't forget pears. Pears bring a subtle sweetness without being overly sweet. They're high in fiber, which slows sugar absorption and prevents the blood sugar spikes that damage your leg circulation and joint health. Instead of working against you, these fruits support your body. They don't cause pain. They don't make you swell. They help your body reach the vitality, balance, and calm it's seeking. Remember, it's not just about eating fruit. It's about choosing the right ones for your age, fruits that fit your body right now, your circulation, your metabolism, your joints. When you start making those intentional choices, you'll begin to feel it. Firmer steps, smoother movements, brighter mornings, and a stronger, more confident stride. One thing is clear. You still have time to recover, and you're not alone. Getting older is hard. The pain, the stiffness, the fear of falling, it all creeps in. Sometimes it makes you feel like your body is fading. But the truth is, you can take charge with small, smart adjustments. No extreme measures needed. One meal, one fruit, one decision at a time. The fruits we discussed today aren't toxic, but they may no longer be the best choices for your aging joints, your blood sugar regulation, and your long-term leg strength. Share what you learned today and what change you're ready to make. Write it down in the comments. Please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss information that could transform your health. Turn on the bell. Before you go, if this video was helpful, type 1. If not, type 0. You may not realize how important your comment is.